Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I've come on here today because I'm going to show you how to do this little thing that you can put in your Christmas cards if you want to. I'm sure it's been shown and done before, I just don't know whether all my subbies or whatever have seen it, so I'm going to show you how to make this little teapot. Now it's just made out of felt. I'm thinking about putting a piece of cardboard or something on the back of it. It'll pick up fluff on the felt, and then in there you put a little cup of tea bag, which I had to bend over there to get it in there, so but that's okay. So this says, of course, on Christmas Day at 3:30, make yourself a cup of tea. I'll think of you, you think of me sitting by the Christmas tree. And I'm sure that that's, you know, something that's been around for many years, but I thought I'd just do a little quick tutorial on it if people want to have, you know, something, just a little extra thing just to put in a card or something at Christmas time if they want to post it to somebody. Now, I always am very lucky because it doesn't matter what I think about I want to do, I seem to have the stuff to do it with. Now I've got this paper because I was going to put that on the back, but I've got the piece of stuff in here I'm going to use. Now I just went and I got myself a picture off a book, of my teapot cozy book. Now there he is there. So all I did was I put the piece of tracing paper over that with my pencil, and I just traced around the outline. Now it's got a cozy on it, but that doesn't matter because you know, it doesn't matter what size your pot is. It needed to be reasonably high. I think I cut mine down a little bit and it might have been a little bit too far, so put a little lid on. But I thought this was a good size, so that was really lucky because you're sitting just fair there. So I've just come across the bottom of that, which is not really straight, but I can fix that up later. And I just come around there, and that all shifted, and I don't know how I come to do that. But anyway, because I was fiddling about. But that doesn't matter because it's going to be my own teapot, which has a bit of a hiccupy bit. But anyway, so that's all I did was just trace it onto that. And then I did not cut it out first because I didn't want to do that. I'd rather cut it out with the felt. So I just got a couple of pieces of, couple of pins, and pinned me here. Sorry about that. the wind off the fan. Well, the fan is blowing around there and blowing my hair all in my face. Even though I have it tied back, it's still pieces that get in the road there. I can't turn the fan off, it's really hot here today. Actually, that's not necessarily so. It isn't too bad now, see, because I remember when I was doing it, that bit was a bit lower, so I'm going to try and go along here and cut them both out at the same time. I find myself when I go and I cut out, I trace a pattern and then I go to cut it out, I have a bad habit of it just all goes wrong. Now I want to put a pin there because we want that spout thing to work out just right. Okay, I'll just take this off here, make it a bit easier. Hope you can see what I'm doing, cutting out the teapot shape. I don't know if you don't want to put a piece of paper on the back of it, you don't have to. I thought about making one out of paper, but I think the felt looks a bit nicer. I thought the felt looked a bit nicer, so I'll go to the felt. Now this one I'm going to go right up to the top. The other one I cut it back a bit, but I can just, then I added the lid. I don't need to do that, I can just put that strip of gold across there. And I will put the lid on, okay? So if you want to go onto your computers and type out, or even you can write it out if you don't have the, computer. Now I'm going to put this on here so I get this right. You can write out the sentence the same, and then I'll just snip a bit out of this first. felt as well. Come on now, don't muck me about. I should be using smaller scissors, and I always come up from the back when I'm trying to cut out a very small piece. And maybe I won't this bit because it's not going to work for me today. I usually have a little pair of scissors, and Sonia knows where they are, and it's not in here. And I wanted to just show you how to do this today because I thought it would, maybe help somebody find a little idea to put in something. And especially for somebody in the family or a friend that is way away and can't be with you, and it's just a very nice little gesture sent. Okay, so hopefully that'll be tidy. If not, I'll tidy that up and put the pins back in the cushion. So that'll be the way to do that. My hands are a bit rough today. I've been breaking tiles and things to do some mosaic after. I know some of you want to see me do it on the video, but that would have been a nasty experience for you because it was a bit hard to get the hang of it, and then I got the hang of it and I was nearly finished. So there we go. Now that doesn't look too bad. I might round off this bit of here on the end. There's a little bit of bottom at the bottom of him here. So it looks a little teapot-ish. Okay. Now if you print the piece off and then, or write it out and then just go and cut it out on a piece of, this has been covered with, you can put a piece of sticky tape over it. You can laminate it. You can do whatever you like. It's up to you. It's your thing. I mean, a piece of sticky tape would work. A piece of clear, what do you call it? You put it on kids' books, It's yeah, that stuff. Okay, so you put that on there. We're going to cut it out to fit that. Cut it out so it'll fit on there nicely. We need to put a little edge around it because I put a little trim around this one. So I've got I was going to do this, and it's got glue on it, and I decided I better well, I thought I'd like to show you how to make it anyway because it's nice to have a little look at how something goes, because then it sort of works a little bit better if you got the idea if you don't know how to go about it in the first place. So that's going to go across the top there for that little bit, and around this one I'll put this piece here because I think what I've got's a little bit wider. Now I'll do that first before I stick it on. I'm going to get glue all over the thing and it won't work. I might use this bit of paper to sit it onto. Now glue just on the edge here. Alright, so well, see, if I just had it on there and then it went over there, it would have stuck to the felt and I would have had a nice mess, wouldn't I? I don't think I've cut the paper back too far because I wanted it to be, mostly the same. I didn't want a white piece of paper showing, but anyway, I suppose might have done it wrong. Start there in the corner, just come around the edge, and this is where everything starts to stick to you, of course. And I'm turning the corner here carefully. Now, getting close to Christmas, eh? Yep. Still haven't got my Christmas tree up, but supposed to be painting the kitchen Monday, they said. They said they keep saying that they're coming to do things and they never turn up, these people. And sometimes I swear I shouldn't swear, I can go crook, but it makes me so wild. It's nearly Christmas and I haven't even got my Christmas tree up. And I'm going to cut that off there because it's too hard to turn the corner. Just go straight across the top with, well, gee, I'm not even in the shot, I bet. This is going to be one of them videos, is it, Sonia, that nobody can see what you're doing. Great. Okay, so there you go, that's gone across there like that. And this is coming around the corner there wasn't very successful. I should have made a little tiny pleat. I suppose I can still do that, can't I? Make a little tiny pleat in it. There we go, a little tuck. There we go. It'll look alright, it'll look nice. We're not going to be mucking it up, it's going to be good. Now, I'm going to actually cut this off here because it's a little bit white hanging over the side. here too. Take a little bit of white off there. Righto. Yeah. I'm going to put flat back thingy there somewhere. If I can find them now. There's somewhere in here. I think that was the bigger ones I used for the top. I'm sorry I'm scratching around here looking for things, but I might do. There's nice pearls on this, I think. Good. Oh, now, when you go to put this part on, you only want to put glue around the outside, this edge here, not across the top, because that's where you're going to tuck in your little tea bag thing. Little tea bag in the top bit. So you just want to put it around the bottom there, and sit that on there like that. There's your little teapot. We can put some of these pearly things on it if you wanted to. I might put the round thing on the top for the lid like I did with the other one. This is going to be the little knob on top of the teapot. Take the lid off. Okay. And I'm hoping that I'm capable of doing a straight line across here with the glue, so I can just put the little line of gold across there to section the lid. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just put that across there to section that lid piece. And I'm going to just lay it like that because I can cut it off later because it's on an angle, those two bits. Then you want to just take them like that. I know it's a waste that little bit on the corner, but I didn't want it to look like it wasn't actually connected properly. Okay, and that's not really in the centre, is it? A little knobby thing. And if you get glue on felt, it's just, oh, it's terrible. You can't get it off. You cannot get it off. It will not come off. It's just not good. But anyway, try not to over glue your thingies. I've got this stuck now. Come on. No, don't do that, Sonia, that won't work. I'm trying to get my pearlies off here. You have to actually cut them apart, otherwise they're on one long strip, aren't they? So these come in handy, these flat back pearls for nice decoration. And I'll put two down the bottom over there, little tiny pieces here that just sit up a bit so it'll hold him down nicely. Well, I hope that happens anyway, so it'll look okay. So there's how you make your little teapot thing. And then you find a little tea bag thing. I think the green, I had some green ones, and I think they look better in there. You know, but there's this English breakfast rich and, yeah, nice red one. So, but anyway, so that's how you make your little tea bag teapot to put in your little envelope for Christmas time. Purse. Oh dear, it's late in the day as usual because I've been smacking tiles all day. Anyway, so I'm going to just go now and I'll come back in a few seconds and I'll show you a little haul video that I did. So anyway, I hope everybody can get some sort of little ideas off that. You could do it with a teacup too if you wanted to, but it's not very hard to get a little picture of something and just trace around like I did and make it with the felt. You can put a back thing on it if you wanted to, but I think it turned out quite okay. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching and I'll get back to you later. Bye bye.